officially time to move. I can't believe the day is here, but it's time to officially start moving. We are moving in 11 days. I'm so freaking excited. I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 separate vlogs or just do 1 long vlog. I don't know what the vibe's gonna be, but we're starting the festivities, if you will, today. We need to do some moving errands, and I figured I would just pick the camera up because it is so close. So we are moving into our first luxury apartment here in Tampa, and this is an apartment complex that I have had on my vision board for 4 years before we even moved to Tampa. When we lived back in Orlando, I found this place and I wanted it so bad. It was just completely out of our price range. We knew that it wasn't the step at that time to take, and we just decided to tour it a couple months ago just for the heck of it. Didn't really think honestly anything was gonna come from it, and we ended up getting approved, getting the apartment, and we are moving on December 30th, which is kind of like a really stressful time to move because of the holidays and everything that's going on, but also it's also one of the best times to move in my opinion because you're starting the new year, a fresh start in a new place. And I am somebody that loves change, and this is a huge level up for us and for me. So I am so excited. So today we got some Dunkin'. It is 12:30 right now. I wanted to get out a couple hours earlier, but I was tired. The girl was tired today. So we relaxed a little bit. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what I got. We're going to test it out, and then I have to do a few things. I have to go get gas after this, and then we are going to go to Plato's Closet because we cleared out our entire wardrobe. And guys, we have 7 garbage bags full of clothes. I know they're probably going to hate me, but I want to at least try and get some of it sold, and if not, I'm just gonna donate the rest. But if I don't at least get some money, if you know about Plato's Closet and the fact that they like never give you any money and take any of the stuff you bring, you know, I just want to try that before donating everything. And then we also need to go to Home Depot and get our moving supplies, and by moving supplies I mean probably just boxes. Yesterday I picked up some things like tape and things like that, but yeah, I'm excited for that. And yeah, we'll see what we get up to. Again, we kind of started decluttering last week and the week before, but it was nothing really fun to record, to be honest. It was just kind of like clothes and miscellaneous things. So this is the week when we're gonna start kind of breaking down some things that we're not taking with us and just finally starting to pack. So we picked up the camera today. Things should start to get fun. Again, it's 11 days, so a little more than a week. And I'm ready. So with that being said, let's jump into what I got at Dunkin'. I got their iced chai brown sugar. Hold on, let me see what I got. So I got the brown sugar cookie oat iced chai latte. If you know me, I love chai lattes, and I did add 2 shots of espresso, and this bad boy is really dark. This should be interesting. I'm not a huge coffee fan, but if I need the energy, I'll just get shots of espresso, and they definitely put some espresso in here. So let's see if this is giving iced chai brown sugar cookie at all. I don't have high hopes. If I'm being honest, I never really get a drink that I like from Dunkin'. It's always very heavily like coffee tasting, even though I'll add like extra shots of things, but let's see. It tastes like straight espresso. Maybe a little bit of brown sugar, but it's not terrible. It's just not what I was giving. And granted, I did add 2 shots of espresso. So that's that. I'm sure it's really good without the espresso. And then I also got their loaded hash browns. If you know about Dunkin's hash browns, you know, but they also have loaded ones if you didn't know, which has queso and bacon. So good. But what I did get that's new is an apple fritter. So looks really good. If you couldn't tell, I'm PMSing like crazy in my luteal phase. I'm probably gonna get my period in the next day or 2, to be honest. So this breakfast is this breakfast is ridiculous. There is 0 protein. I'm probably gonna feel like crap after, but the espresso will get me through, and the cravings took over, okay? We needed it. Actually, let's do the fritter first. All right, let's try this out. Okay, that's really good, and I didn't even get the filling yet. Okay, Dunkin', this is good. Whoa. I'm gonna save the rest of this until after the hash browns, because at least the hash browns is like breakfast food. Not that it makes a difference, it's 12:30 in the afternoon. All right, let's see if these are giving what they're supposed to give today. So again, like, Guys, come on. Yep. I still cannot believe we are moving into our first luxury apartment. Like, the way this happened was just so meant to be, and I don't know, there were just so many things that aligned so well. I mean, I accomplished so much more in this month than I even planned to, and I feel like that alone is just the universe being like, yeah, this was meant for you, so here you go. Like, no question about it. Here, this is for you. Like I said before, this apartment is something that I've been wanting for about 4 years now. So this is literally just proof that whatever you're meant to have and whatever you desire wants you as well. Like, that is how the law of attraction works. That is how the law of assumption works. And I think we get so caught up in, I'm manifesting it. Why isn't the law of attraction working? And we forget that just because we want something, and we believe that that thing wants us as well, the law of assumption, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen on our time clock. I think that is the realization that I came to, and it's kind of something that I think made my manifesting work better and sped things up, if you will, because when I first got into the law of attraction, manifesting and everything, I was sitting there and I was like, okay, but how long do I need to do this for? Like, nothing is coming my way. I'm trying to be patient, but it's not coming my way. And then once I learned you had to release the how and when was when everything started to fall into place. So yes, I wanted this place 3 or 4 years ago, but now we're in a place where it makes more sense for us to have it. When we first looked at this place, rent was over $1,000 more than it is now. So, like, granted, if the rent was higher, would we have done it? Maybe. Would we have taken the jump? Maybe not. You don't know. But this, when we went this time, it was like a no freaking brainer. And that is literally just proof that, like, it's not on your timeline. And it will be given to you when you need it most and when you're ready for it. Because again, we weren't ready for it then. I'm ready for it now. I've been asking for like a year when I do my manifesting, my gratitude, and all of the things, like, I'm ready for more. I'm ready to level up. Like, and I feel like when you level up in other areas of your life, so where you live, your relationships, setting boundaries, your physical health, your mental health, all the other things start to level up as well. So for me, I knew that I was kind of hitting a plateau in business and my income, and it started to increase a little bit, but it just wasn't what I wanted. And I was like, okay, maybe I need something to push me and get me out of my comfort zone, because I was paying the bills, I had money, everything was good, but I was like, this isn't what I desire. So I was like, give me something more. Now this apartment is more, the rent is more, where we're gonna be living, like, it's gonna be more. And it pushed me to work my little butt off in November, and I showed myself that I could make triple the amount of money that I have been making for 4 years now. Quadruple, if you will. More than that, if you will, in one singular month, if you dedicate yourself, ask for help, and put your all into things. And that's exactly what happened. So that is a rant. But if you are manifesting something and there's something you want, I know it's hard to release the when am I gonna get this and how am I gonna get this, but focus on feeling what you would feel if you had that already. And that is it. Show up as that person as if you have it already. That is it. Release how am I gonna get there. Yes, take aligned action. Take the action that you know will eventually get you there, but do not rush, do not beg, do not get desperate for it, because that is literally the opposite of the law of assumption and the law of attraction. Not the opposite of the law of attraction, it's actually just going to give you the opposite of what you want, because the law of attraction says what you put out is what you get. So if you put out that you're desperate to get this thing now, you're not going to get that. You're going to get desperation back at you, meaning you're going to be put in situations where you now are grasping for air for help, you know? So that's where I was for years because of the situation that I put myself in post-COVID, and, you know, I learned from it. And even when I was down in, like, hell, dealing with a lot of things, that was kind of when I realized, like, okay, what I'm doing and being desperate and worrying about the how and when is not working. So maybe they're right. Maybe I do need to release that. And it was hard, but I did it. And that's when things started to fall into place. So I've been rambling enough. Let's finish this at breakfast. Let's go get gas and then head to Plato's Closet. Okay, that was actually a really good trip, so much better than I expected. We actually got some good finds, and I'll do a little mini haul and just show you guys what I got when we get home. But also, remember I said we had 7 bags and I usually don't get much? I got 70 bucks, which for 19 items, but like for Plato's Closet, $70 is really good. So that's nice. An extra 70 bucks for the move. Why not? So now we gotta go to the ATM first. I'm gonna put that money in the account, and then we're gonna head to Home Depot and call it a day. I literally have to open my door. Oh my god. Like I said, I was gonna give you guys a haul of the things I got, but I forgot. I'll give a little sneak peek of one thing. I just got these cute little sunglasses. They were $2. Let's see. Oh my god, yes! These are exactly what I've been wanting. So cute. $2. $2 freaking dollars! Y'all, I quite literally hate Home Depot more than like any other store. The men here are ruthless. So I'm thinking about starting with 10 small, 10 medium, 8 large, and going from there. Okay, that was stressful. We got our bags. I just hate Home Depot so much. The stairs, the uncomfortableness, the feeling of the fact that everybody's looking at you like you don't know where anything is because you're a woman, you know, it's just not fun. But we should pretty much have everything for moving. If I need to get bubble wrap or anything like that, I will just get that when we're packing. But we usually just use like our socks or like extra old t-shirts or something like that to just stuff in between things. We don't really have any glassware or dinnerware that we care that much about. So that's that, and pretty successful day. It is 4:11. We left around like 12:15, 12:30, I think. So a 4-hour day isn't bad. I'm ready to get home though. My PMSing is kicking my butt and I'm getting really tired. My head has been hurting all day, but it was a good day and I had a lot of fun. So let's head home. Okay, let's do a little haul of everything we got at Plato's Closet. First of all, you saw the sunnies. These are so cute. Again, I mean, nothing super special, but I just love the shape, and I was literally gonna buy these on Amazon for like 18 bucks. So cute. I feel like this shape fits me very well. If you were one of those girls that didn't like the smaller, thinner glasses and just like the oversized ones for a while, and then all of a sudden these started trending and you were like, ew, what is that? No, oversized everything. Let me know in the comments, because that was me for the longest time until I got sent a pair of this shape, the brown ones I usually wear in my videos. I fell in love with these. I feel like these fit my face so much better. I have kind of a small head, so like they elongate and go further out than my head, and it shows my eyebrow. I don't know why I didn't like these for so long, but so cute. Anyway, this shape, $2, can't go wrong. Also, please ignore the mess everywhere. It's gonna be a disaster in here until we move. I'm learning to live in this, and it's not easy. I hate living in messes like this, but a couple weeks before you move, you don't really have a choice. Anyway, the next 3 things I got are things that I just needed. So I need sports bras so bad. So I got 3 really good ones, and I'm shocked because normally they're so bad at Plato's Closet, but this first one is nothing special. I just loved the support and fit of it. It is just this plain black All in Motion sports bra. I think All in Motion is the Target activewear brand, and yeah, I mean, like I said, nothing special, but Just the fit and style of it was perfect. But the next two, I mean, come on. It's literally a beautiful Nike sports bra. It's got the Nike waistband, a nice heather gray, racer back. This part is adjustable and it's just really good quality, shockingly. And then this last one, such a good find. It's this beautiful Adidas sports bra. Guys, just look at that little, like, the glossy embroidery. This beautiful maroon burgundy is so nice. It's so on trend for this season. And then the back is just gorgeous. So again, really good sports bra finds. The next two things are things I did not need but screamed at me. One of them is something that I've kind of been looking for and I couldn't find anywhere, but this first one is just, if you know me, this is the kind of thing I love to wear, even living in Florida. It's this cropped hoodie, but it's not like a stomach crop. It crops like right below your stomach. So if you're having one of those days where you want to wear a crop, but you don't want to like show everything, maybe you're bloated, this is perfect. And again, it doesn't look like anything on camera, but the shape of this, it kind of cinches down at the waist, and it's just, again, you guys are gonna be like, what the heck, but very me. Maybe I'll try it on. And then this last item is probably what I'm most excited for. It's just this beautiful faux leather jacket. So I love the look of leather jackets, but I also don't like the feel and the restriction of them. So I've been kind of wanting a shacket version, and it fits so well. Okay, hold on, let me lower you. It goes like right to the butt, so it's big and oversized enough, but it's not massive. And I have a hard time with tops because I have like a thicker, more broad upper body, hence why I love like baggy tops and a tight bottom. But this jacket is perfect. Like imagine just like a really cute tank with maybe some black jeans and a heel. Oh my god, for like a date night, it is perfect. And guys, Shein. I mean, the quality is so good. I need you to see something. You see that price? $5. The Adidas bra was $8 and the Nike bra, $7. Don't really know what's going on as far as the rest of this vlog, to be honest. I might vlog me doing some packing and organizing. I do have to find a way to organize my boxes. So that's something we've never really done. We usually just write on top of the box like what's inside of it. I'll probably share that when I do that, figure that out. And you can come along for the packing, moving ride. I think I might try and vlog on moving day. I think LJ and I are gonna have to split up because the movers are gonna be here. But before the movers show up here, we have to go to our new apartment for orientation, and that's when we get our keys and see our apartment for the first time. So we're both gonna go to that, and I think I'm gonna stay there so that he can come back here, be with the movers here, and I can be there when they show up. So yeah, on move-in day, we could do a little empty apartment tour maybe, and get up to some things, maybe clean some things up before the movers get there. But stay tuned for the next vlog. Let's get this move started. I'm ready.